Representing for my gangsters all across the world. Steel. Taking my time to perfect the beat. And I still got love for the streets. It's the D-E-Z. And the G-A-R-Y-S. Shout out to Gary. Putting us on. Phish. Never listened to Phish in my life. Phish, the jam band. Phish, the act I saw online as of recent within that sphere venue, performing to a very psychedelic. I mean, I guess you can't not have a psychedelic imagery within that particular venue. That's spherical. Anybody watch Drake and Josh? It's spherical. The game sphere. Yeah, I don't know about Phish. I'm pleasantly surprised by the length of these songs, because from that which tend to be known as jam bands, I am sure associate themselves more so as a jam act via the live performance as opposed to on the record, you know. In my younger years, I don't mind a long record, because what first thing my mind's going to, which I've never referenced across this channel, is a Jimi Hendrix act not many are familiar with. And what was the name of that act? They had a tune called Machine Gun. What was that Hendrix act? But they had the record, and it was just long songs. Long songs. Let me find out what that Hendrix act was. Band of Gypsies were the band. And bruh, since my youth, when I got put onto that by a very good friend of mine at the time, and still in touch today, God bless, and a phenomenal skateboarder, by the way, this individual was and still is. Flatland, all of this crazy stuff. He put me on, and I think it might have been Machine Gun he put me on, but it was definitely Band of Gypsies. And so on LimeWire, I downloaded a bunch of Band of Gypsies stuff, and they had some lengthier numbers, I'll tell you that for nothing. Anyway, let's jump in. This first tune is entitled Julius. Let's go. How's everybody doing tonight?
Danger, I've been told to expect it. I begin my descent down the cold granite steps.
Hoist is the record, by the way. 11 tunes. 1994.
'Cause a week is a month and an hour a day. When you're reaching, just pushes it further away now. With your past and your
I can't drink normally no more with my mustache. It's impossible.
I haven't decided. Don't take another step. I haven't decided. Don't take another step.
Come on. A little bit of that ZZ Top here.
And stretching out into the sea, Aquitana. Is that what the prophet told me you saw? You gave it to me, but I really don't want it. I came out on top by the luck of the draw. 'Cause a week is a month and an hour a day.
Says here, the horn section. Tower of Power horn section. The Tower of Power.
When you're reaching, just pushes it further away.
Ooh, 'cause a week is a month and an hour a day. When you're reaching, just pushes it further away. Great line. We just heard that one literally right then as we paused.
And what's the return on the faith I provided? I think that I know now. Don't take another, don't take another, don't take another. Boy, take another step. Oh, I haven't decided. Don't blame it on yourself. I haven't decided. I'm gonna take another step.
Some lovely gospel vocal lines there. Why would I call them gospel? Is it because it's female fronted? Female harmonied? I don't know. Why would I associate that particular vocal line with the gospel? You tell me. There was a gospel reference Isaiah. Well, maybe you wouldn't classify it as gospel, but an Isaiah reference
I wanna blame it on myself.
in the lyric.
Blame it on my brother.
Good dynamic. Let's go. Blend on that distortion.
Well, I haven't decided. No, I haven't decided. Wake up in the morning, you'll be gone.
Drummers jamming.
Someday on the brother when it's sleeping. Wake up in the morning, you'll be gone. So you take another step. I haven't decided.
This is good. This is really good. This is really good.
Blame it on yourself. I haven't decided. Lay it on the brother when it's sleeping. Wake up in the morning, you'll be gone.
Come on. How are you going to start a record off with this? How are you going to start a record off with this? Are we going to fade it out, or are we going to come to... We're going to have a big build to, okay, just... How are you going to keep up with this? This is the first track. How can you set the energy this high from the first number? Listen to her. Listen to her. Listen to her. Her. She sounds sexy. I don't even know who that lady is, but at this time on this recording, I bet she was looking good. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That was Julius. I'm casting heavy judgment. I don't believe the album's going to be good. Why do I say that? Because how the hell are you going to keep up with that banger of a first track? How the heck is this album going to keep up with that? There's only one way to find out, people. We must move on forward. The energy is through the roof. Maybe we'll cut the energy down because we need to have a dynamic. I'm not saying I'm going to be displeased with a lesser dynamic, but we need to fill that gap in if we're to diminish the energy one way or another. We got Down with the Disease coming up next. Yeah, see you there.